Welcome. We are here in the south end of New Bedford with Loretta, the queen of the south end. She is here to talk a little bit today about her fun day and what it means to her. Hi, Loretta. How are you?
Good morning. It was a give and take day today to begin with because of the weather, and thankfully the rain decided to stay up there. I don't care if the sun comes out, but it's still hot, and we're looking forward to a very, very successful afternoon, just as we have in the past, because today happens to be the 20th time that we have been doing this, 20 years, and we've never missed a year. And today was a heartbreaker because I thought sure we weren't going to make it. But the good Lord decided to shine on us, and here we are. We're looking forward to a good, happy, successful afternoon.
Thank you. Well, this event, please tell me what it is here for and why it's important. I know I see a lot of kids around, so what does it mean for them to be here today?
Actually called this the Neighborhood Fun Day, and this is where everybody in the neighborhood is invited to come out, partake of our programs. We have the National Historical Park here. They have a table where they're going to be doing things with the kids. Gifts to give. Jim Stevens has given me about 250 books to distribute, which he has done every single time I have an event, and we distribute that to the kids, and those go like hotcakes because they really, really look forward to those books. We have the hot dogs and the hamburgers that we give out and drinks to go with it. We work in conjunction with the Ward 6 Clean Sweep program. We want the kids and the whole families to come out and sit and enjoy, eat. We do have the Lloyd Center, which will be coming in later to do a program with a petting zoo. We have the New Bedford Police Department, which is going to do a dog demonstration, the canine demonstration for us. So we've got a busy day planned for us. We're starting late today because of the weather, but things are working out so that I'm very, very happy that we're going to be going ahead with this program and not having to cancel it.
Well, it sounds like an absolutely wonderful time. Tell me a little bit about what goes into preparing for this event.
I start in February of this year, and that's when I make my first call. And my first phone call is always to the Bookmobile program. And I set them up because Dan always has a full schedule during the summer. And I look forward to his having his bookmobile here because the kids really enjoy going onto the bookmobile and picking a book off the shelf and even just sitting on the floor and reading for a little bit. That's what we're trying to instill in the children in this neighborhood. Reading is a very, very important part of your life. If you can read, you can do anything. And that's why we have this book program with Jim Stevens, and we get the bookmobile here. We work very hard with that program to get these kids to build up their own library in their own homes and refer to them time and time again.
That sounds like a very important lesson that they're learning because knowledge is power. So I thank you, Loretta, personally for being able to put on this wonderful event every year. I'm glad that it is still going strong and that we are passing it down from generation to generation. As you can see, your daughter is also here today.
Yes, my daughter is here. I work very, very closely with her. I'm showing her the ropes because people have said, what's going to happen when you're not here? I said, I don't know. I said, but I am training my family to take over, and hopefully they will continue. I've got everything. Well, we're writing things down as we go along so they don't miss out on anything. So, but I would like to see this continue because this is my neighborhood. I grew up 2 houses down on Salisbury Street. The house is still in the family after almost 100 years. And I know what this used to look like. I mean, there was a cobbler store on the corner. There was a little mom and pop store next to it. Right here was a little shed with a one-chair barber shop. We used to go there, I think, for 15 cents we used to have our hair cut there. Then there was another store next to that, and that was a multi-thing. It was a grocery store, it was a laundromat, and then on the corner was still another grocery store with 3 tenements above that. So I grew up on that corner because that was where we had the sidewalk. So we did hopscotch and jump roping in there. And of course the street was our playground because back then there were no cars to bother us. I mean, if a car came by once in 2 months, that was quite a thing because they weren't available back then. Not in the early 30s and stuff like that. That's when I would still like to see things done in this neighborhood to improve it. I'm working on it, and I hope that before I go, I do see some improvement. But this park is a tremendous, how can I say it?
It's an
Honor and an accomplishment because it's really enhanced this neighborhood. It really, really has.
Thank you so much, Loretta. Hello, I'm here with one of the attendees of this event today, and his name is Nicholas Greaves. He's been doing some artwork over here, and we thought it would be best to share his experience at this event and what caused him to participate in this way. So, Nicholas, could you tell us a little bit about what you're doing here?
I'm here to paint faces. I was asked by Loretta to come down and assist with the community and painting the children's faces and stuff like that. So.
How fun!
Yeah.
That's so much fun, and we also saw that you were drawing a little bit of what's going around. So what did you draw for us?
I was drawing the bus, and I've actually started drawing notable places throughout New Bedford. I've lived here a long time and stuff like that. So like I drew Jimmy's Pizza and the Station 11 fire station yesterday, and so I've been drawing landmarks throughout the city, which the New Bedford Public Library bookmobile might as well be a landmark, just a mobile landmark, you know what I mean, which is cool. So.
Absolutely. So here you have it, a local New Bedford artist here at our Fun Day, and he's willing to offer his services and give back to the community. So we are very grateful to have him here. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Of course.
Oh, could you show some of your work to the camera?
Should I go closer, or like from here is fine?
From here is fine.
Yeah, so I drew the SC, that's the baseball fields down in the south end. It's like been there for a while. A lot of kids played baseball there. I did Jimmy's Pizza. Most people have been to Jimmy's, you know what I mean? And then yeah, this is what I was working on today. I did this the night.
Tell me a little bit about what you're doing here.
So I work for New Bedford Whaling National Historical Park. A lot of people who live in New Bedford don't know that there's a national park here. Just like Yellowstone or Yosemite or any of those bigger parks, we're a lot smaller than them, but we're a historical park. So we work to protect the downtown district, down where the Whaling Museum is, Freestones, the Customs House, all that area down there, all the historic district. We work to protect that and to really preserve it and explain to the public why it's important to protect that. But a lot of people here in New Bedford don't know that that's there. So we always love it when we get an opportunity like this to come and to talk to locals, to the local community, and expose them to the park, let them know that it's a free park, everything that we do is free. And that there's a lot of opportunities for them to come down, even if they don't want to go on a guided walking tour or anything like that. There's concerts in the summer that are free. We have a lot of different programs that we run. So there's a lot of opportunities for the public, even if they just wanted to come down and have a picnic. You know, the park's there for that kind of stuff.
Oh, well, thank you. I realized it was a historic district, but I didn't realize that it also qualified as like a national park. So I'm learning something new today, and I thank you for being here and being here for the kids. So what craft are you doing?
So we have a lot of free, we call it national park swag, a lot of free stuff for the kids. Over there they are making whale's tail fans, because we are the National Whaling Park. We're the national park for that. So they are making their own whale fans. So it's a great opportunity to talk to them a little bit about whales and about the history of the city and stuff like that. So we're really privileged. We always enjoy when Loretta gives us the opportunity to come, and certainly she's an amazing woman for what she does for this community. So we're just happy to participate.
Of course, the Queen of the South End, so thank you very much for coming. Here today we also have Mayor Mitchell, who's here, part of the Clean Sweep operation, and also here for the fun day. So Mayor Mitchell, thank you for coming.
You bet, you bet. Well, I'm a regular at Operation Clean Sweep because I think it's important that I pitch in directly and people see me do that. And Operation Clean Sweep really is an effort to supplement all the stuff that the city is doing and should be doing, which is enforcing the trash code and cleaning up everywhere, sweeping the streets. But we need a little extra, and that's where the volunteers at Operation Clean Sweep come in, and they do a fantastic job. And it's been going on for over 10 years now, and it continues to grow. The more people we can get out and join us, the better. And we can't help but spread the word. And we can have a little bit of fun along the way, as we are today at Loretta's Park.
Right, and like Loretta said, this has been going on for I think 20 years now. So it's an incredible anniversary that they're celebrating, and a wonderful day to be a part of.
Well, Loretta is a force of nature. At 97 years old, she is still organizing these events, and the neighborhood she lives in and the neighborhood she grew up in, and it's fabulous. And so anytime Loretta tells me I need you here, I don't question it. I just show up.
Sounds about right. All right, thank you, Mayor Mitchell.
Thanks a lot. Thanks for having me.
Pictures I hear.
Everything
Great.
you talked about, the bookmobile, the national park, the deer.
Did you get to Lloyd Center? Yeah.
Guardian insurance, Steve Murphy.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen him yet. He's working his way up here. Did you get to see the Lloyd Center?
I did not.
All right, they're over on the other side of the poster somewhere. Her name is Erica.
All right, so we are here with the Lloyd Center specifically. This is Erica, and she's going to tell us who she brought with her today, which is a little unusual, but I think you might like it.
Awesome. So yes, I'm Erica from the Lloyd Center over in Dartmouth. We brought some estuary animals. So these are animals that live in the water. just around here in these kids' neighborhoods. So I have a spider crab. We have some other crabs like green crabs, hermit crabs. We've got animals with 2 hard shells like quahog clams, mussels. We've got one giant sea snail called a whelk. So basically, I'm stationary. The kids are coming up to me. They're getting a chance to interact or hold with these animals, usually for the first time. So it's exciting for me. It's exciting for them. Just a little meet and greet with their underwater neighbors.
Yeah, you said this is a spider crab.
This is our spider crab. Yep. So we, yeah, absolutely. So the kids are coming around. They're getting a chance to touch the spider crab's back. This is the animal that tends to frighten the kids the most, but it's actually my safest crab that I brought with me. So pretty exciting for the kids again.
That's really, really interesting.
Thank you.
And you said these are in these kids' neighborhoods, correct? We're really close to the water as it is.
Yep, absolutely. It's pretty neat. So some of these kids have never seen these animals before, even though they live right near where the animals live. So again, it's like a little neighborhood meet and greet for the underwater neighbors.
and what could the Lloyd Center do to help educate these students more about the animals around here?
So we do teach in a lot of the local schools. So we're district-wide in Fall River, district-wide in Dartmouth, and we're in about half of the local New Bedford elementary schools. We are free to visit. And we do a lot of community outreach programming, like AHA nights. We're usually there once a month with animals like this. And then again, once a year we get to be a part of the Loretta Bourque Block Party, which is so much fun. So kids can come to us, and whenever possible, we try to come and see kids. So we're teaching about 15,000 local kids a year now.
That's crazy. Yeah, and we appreciate you coming here. It's a great event.
Thank you so much. There's a soft squishy animal in there. It is alive. It's just inside of its 2 hard shells. You want to hold it? All right. You can tell it's kind of heavy. There's an animal in there. Great. You can see, so this is the part it uses to open and close its shell. You want to know what it eats? So it opens its shell just a tiny bit. Have you ever seen SpongeBob? You know, small angry guy plankton? In real life, in the ocean, there are billions of teeny tiny plankton animals. That's what it eats. It eats plankton. You want to see this giant snail? So this snail is a little shy right now.